Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Basketball Wives Los Angeles Season 3, the season finale. I didn't even realize it was a season finale. I know people had said it was a season finale, and I guess I knew at one point that it was a season finale. And then yesterday it just kind of ended on a sour note, so I kind of have a feeling that this show is not going to be back next season. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? So let's see, the show started where it ended last week, which was with Malaysia telling Jackie that she was no longer her friend. She looks over at Sunday and British, and she tells them that they are the Drea and the Malaysia of 2 years ago. I don't know if I would go that far because British, she might be where Malaysia and Drea was, at the very beginning, but Sunday and Jackie have been best friends. Let them tell it for a long time. So Sunday knows exactly what Jackie is. Sunday, for whatever reason, loves Jackie despite or maybe because of the way Jackie is. But like I said, she tells Jackie that they're not friends no more, and she walks out. She goes downstairs to Brandi, and they leave, and they just both can't believe what just went on there. As far as Malaysia's concerned, she is just over all of that. She ain't having shit else to do with Jackie. What does she call her? A old backstabbing, lying ass old bitch. I was like, yeah, that sums up Jackie quite nicely. In the meantime, Jackie is still where Malaysia left her, okay? And she's trying to clean up the shit that Malaysia just left her, okay? She's telling the girls, I did not tell her that. Sunday was just like, well, I knew you didn't say that. She had her damn glass in her hand. I'm starting to think that bitch is an alcoholic. But, British was just like, I was just like, now, you said what now? British was definitely listening to what Malaysia had to say. And because of that fact, British makes plans to go to, I think, dinner with Malaysia and Brandi, just so she can kind of clear up to make sure. I think she was trying to make sure that they understood that she wasn't a part of that shit that Jackie, whatever the fuck was going on with Malaysia and Jackie. I think she really just wants to clear up a lot of misconceptions with her. I just really, really wish that this was the British that we got at the beginning of the season, okay? I don't know what it was with British. I don't know if she just bought into the hype of the show and she came on like gangbusters. I mean, just way too crunk and bout it, for her own good, and it made us immediately not like her. If she would have just kind of held back, okay, you didn't have to really align yourself with anybody. If she could have just been a free thinker, okay, instead of trying to be on either Malaysia's side or Jackie's side, just kind of cool with everybody, then that probably would have been a better lane for her. But since she immediately aligned herself with Jackie and Sunday, okay, we just never really gave her a chance. And now you can see that, she's kind of seeing, yeah, Jackie is fucking crazy too. So, maybe that wasn't the best place to put myself. She's really matured. And somebody said on Twitter last night that we saw British go from a little girl to a grown ass woman. And I was like, exactly. That's what this show will do to your ass. Age you. Shit. Now, side note, the makeup. Okay, now British, I know we trying to mature up and everything. We want to play in the palettes. What the fuck was going on with that Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, makeup she had? That shit was all black and all green. And I was just like, no, British. Who did that? Didn't it look terrible? You couldn't even see her eyes. I don't know what made her think that was okay. But anyway, let me get back to the show. So she asked them if they're going to go to the cognac event for Jackie. And Malaysia was just like, honey, I will not be at the cognac event. Y'all have a good time. She said she understood. She felt bad for their friendship, but whatever. So Jackie, British, and Sunday go to the cognac event. Jackie gets her cognac. It's in a regular old square ass bottle. None of that carved up sexual bullshit she was trying to get us to buy a couple of weeks ago. She said her drink was sexy, and that when you drank her drink, you should think of drinking your man. I was like, now what? How in the fuck we supposed to be drinking our man? What man exactly am I supposed to be drinking? Because when I think of drinking a man and I'm drinking Jackie's cognac, well, then I think of Doug, okay? And when I think of Doug and drinking Doug, I think that shit might taste like booty juice and toenail clippings. That's the whole, if we was to liquefy Doug and put him in a bottle, That's the taste I think that Doug would be. Yeah, I don't want to drink Doug. I don't want to think about Doug when I drink my cognac. Then what about Sunday crying, you know, when Jackie, listen, I guess Sunday and Jackie are good friends or best friends or whatever, but I was just looking at her and a little piece of me, that part that really don't like Sunday, I was just like, bitch, you hating because you ain't the one that did it. That's why you crying. Boo-hoo-hoo. So then after, you know, that's all done, Jackie signs her bottle and she, you know, it's all complete and she's got, you know, Jackie Christie cognac. She was just like, sis, where were you last night? Talking to Brittish. Where were you last night? Me and Sunday was trying to find you and we couldn't find you. And Brittish was like, oh, well, you know what? As a matter of fact, I went to dinner with Brandi and Malaysia. And honey, it was just like, Jackie was just like, what? You went out with the enemy? Brittish was just like, you know, I just went out with them and you know, I just wanted to talk to them about what happened with you guys. And Jackie was just like, okay, see, then let me just stop you right now. Okay, first of all, you don't need to be getting in the middle of the shit because that's between me and Malaysia. And, you know, I don't want you to be in the middle because you don't really know about the past and the history and all this. You know, Jackie just really starts over talking because she don't want to run the risk of Malaysia telling Brittish any of the dirt that I'm sure Jackie, because you guys, we all know how Jackie is. Just like Malaysia said, the bitch plants seeds. So, you know, we can't have some of our underlings going off and running to the other side. Brittish plays that one pretty much to the left too and was just like cool about it. She just was like, listen, I just told her that I understand that you guys aren't friends right now, but you guys can probably still coexist. You know, she kind of gets the heat off of her from Jackie. Now, this is an interesting part of the show. Brittish is at her room and she gets a package, okay? And straight up off the Case Happily Ever After video, it is some clothes and some shoes and a note that tells her to, you know, meet them at a certain place at a certain time. That Brittish, she's all excited, okay? She opens up the damn box and it's a motherfucking Easter hat, the same Easter hat that I bought Jada back in 2003. And I put that damn hat on Jada's head and the damn band underneath snapped her down here. And honey, from that day on, Jada ain't never let me put another damn hat on her head. Every time I would put a little hat on it and I would try to put it down and she would pull it right on up and take it and give it back to you like, bitch, you had one time to snap me with this fucking elastic band. Yeah, so it was just like, you know, that same old Kmart, you know, Easter bonnet that we used to get for the kids. It's some leopard platform, you know, Lubus or whatever, and some white set jumpsuit. I guess he was like, bitches love Lubu, bitches love leopard, bitches love hats. He was like, fuck, I'm gonna get all this and put it in the box, tell her to come on down. So she gets all dressed up and she takes Jackie and Sunday and they go into the spot. Okay, so they all nervous because they don't know what to expect. But whatever it is, we figure that Lorenzo is indeed involved. Okay, and speaking of Lorenzo is already at the spot. And Lorenzo was quite nervous too, po thing. I could just hear him talking to the producers now.
Where you want me to stand? You want me to stand right here? You want me to stand right here? Oh, right here? Oh, okay. Can you see me? You want me to turn this way? Should I turn this way? You could just look like this? Oh, okay. Man, I'm nervous. What should I say? Hey, British baby. British, you my boo. What about, oh, is she coming? Okay, let me get ready. And then British get there and she's all excited. So he got to start with his speech, y'all. British, I love you. I came all the way here from Los Angeles because I love you. I came to Paris because I love you. You have made me a better man and I love you. We have been together for a long time and I love you. All right. We have been together a long time and I love you. Get this straight. Fixed my face. When I see you, I smile. Did I say I love you? That nigga put I love you in almost every sentence. I was like, oh, look at Lorenzo. And then here come the little Jean-Claude. He come out from the back. He said, we fixed to do a recommitment ceremony. And I was like, fuck, we doing a what? Recommitment ceremony? What the fuck is we recommitting to? An engagement? No. No, y'all. Look, I get the whole it was cute and it was real sweet and everything. And we know Lorenzo ain't the brightest bulb in the box. And British is a baby. Okay, but yeah, we've been engaged. Now, what the fuck?
would that mean that now you are recommitting yourself to an engagement, meaning that we starting all the way over with the engagement? Nigga, I'm ready to get married. You came 6,000 miles to be telling me that you recommitted. Yo, I was cracking up when he was doing it. He just smiling. I said, look at that Lorenzo. He love his baby British. British love her baby. She was touched with the commitment ceremony. Look, if they like it, I love it, okay? It was sweet, y'all, I guess. Now, what I don't understand is why is Sunday so vested in Jackie and Malaysia's relationship, okay? She meets with Malaysia, and she's trying to tell Malaysia that, you know, she thinks that Malaysia should talk to Jackie, that she's being childish, that, you know, they're supposed to be there in Paris to celebrate Jackie's accomplishments with this cognac. And Malaysia's like, listen, I'm not really trying to hate on what she's got going, good for her, but yeah, no, I can't be a part of this no more. You know, I've been through it with her for a long time, a lot of years. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I'm not talking to her. I don't want to see her. I don't want to be around her. I want to have nothing to do with Jackie. Okay, and after she says all of this, Sunday was like, okay, well, give it one more try. Bitch, do you understand? Fucking no. So, Sunday and Jackie do the next best thing, okay? They wait till the next morning when Malaysia and Brandi is down there at the Continental Breakfast, and then they crash that bitch, okay? They come up in there and they want to talk. Malaysia's like, listen, Sunday, I told you yesterday. I'm fixing to tell you again right now. I don't feel like talking. I ain't talking to nobody. I'm not addressing nothing. I'm done with it. Now Jackie's all hurt, okay? Well, listen, forget it. That's all, you know, if you want to be like that, it's childish. If they don't want to talk to me, I ain't got time to be sitting up here trying, you know how Jackie can be. Whenever she gets really emotional or hurt, you know, she just be talking way too much, okay? So, fine. Just like I already fucking told you, don't talk to your motherfucking ass. Okay, so they get up, Brandi and Malaysia, they walking off. Here comes Sunday again, the fucking town crier. Sunday, if you don't sit your fucking ass down somewhere, he come running up behind them. They trying to go to the elevator. And Sunday was just like, you guys shouldn't be leaving. This is childish. You guys need to talk. And Malaysia was like, I don't want to talk anymore. You know, Brandi jumps in. Brandi and Sunday starts arguing back and forth. You're stupid. No, you're stupid. No, you're dumb. No, you're dumb. No, you're a whore. No, you're a whore. Okay, the whole thing was just retarded. I'm trying to figure out why are you continuing on fighting with these stupid ass bitches to begin with, Brandi? Okay, see, Brandi had to learn, just like Dre told her. Okay, you can get your ass up over there. Okay, you want to be yourself and all that. Let them bitches drag you down to the mud and stress you out to the point where you just always yelling and fussing and arguing and screaming and carrying on with them, okay? I tried to warn you, but you wanted to go and do this and then see what happens when you get over there with that bullshit. So they get on the elevator. And so they were arguing, but I guess as the elevator doors was closing, as Sunday was walking off, Sunday said some shit like, bitch, go make it. Why don't you go try to make a baby? Okay, I already got 3 of them. I don't need in vitro fertilization. Okay. Then she goes back to Jackie and Brittish, and you know, she's proud about what she just did, what she just said. I just told her, like, you know, why don't she go back and try to make a baby? You know, I already got 3. I don't need no help. And Brittish and even Jackie got sense enough to know that, bitch, that was some foul ass shit to say, okay? Brittish was like, that was some mean and beyond evil things to say. We already know the seriousness of cancer. When we arguing and fighting with somebody, it ain't even that serious. Well, I mean, y'all arguing about somebody being dumb and you being dumb and you stupid, no, you stupid, and you're disgusting, no, you're disgusting. And then you talk about some shit for the bitch could have died from? You guys know my experience with cancer, so I don't play with things like that. But you know, you also got to remember that people are fighting. You can't expect everybody to, you know, just like I always tell you guys, okay? When you fighting, the shit is, you know, ain't really no laws and ain't no rules to it, okay? It's people that fight way dirtier than the other one, okay? But yeah, that shit was low. That shit was foul. That shit was mean. That shit was uncalled for. It's all the things that Sunday already is, okay? The bitch is mean, uncalled for, you know, vile, foul, wrong. She's a hater, okay, of the worst kind, because she don't have to have a reason to hate you, okay? The bitch is just one of those mean ass women that is got to be miserable to be a person like that, just to be mad at people for no reason. I feel sorry for Sunday, okay? So Malaysia and Brandi are upstairs in their room, and Jackie and Sunday are downstairs. You know, again, Brittish, you know, makes the decision to go upstairs and talk to Malaysia and Brandi. Again, I think she was trying to make sure that they knew that she wasn't a part of that shit. Okay, she's talking to him and she was just like, you know, the whole conversation was silly. You guys shouldn't have been arguing about that. I even told her that it wasn't cool for her to say shit like you couldn't have a baby or why don't you go make a baby. And Brandi was like, wait a minute, what did you just say? She said, I told her that shit was cool, wasn't cool. When she said, why don't you try to go make a baby? And, you know, of course, why she say that? Well, Brandi jumps up. And then, of course, Malaysia and British jump up behind her because they didn't, you know, they knew she was about to run down there. They trying to stop her. I think British broke her nail. I was like, that'd have been it for me. I'd have been like, let the bitch go. Okay, fucked up my nail. We in Paris. How the fuck I'm supposed to get a feel? What the fuck a feel cost out in Paris? I bet you that shit ain't $23. I bet you that much. I'd be real mad. And if it was gel polish, can you imagine that? I bet that shit run you about $60 in Paris. No, I'd have been like, fuck it. Let it go down there and whip Sunday's ass. Sunday had it coming anyway. So, Brandi is running down the stairs. Malaysia's running after like, Brandi, no, don't go. Come back, Brandi, don't go down there. And, of course, when she gets down there, you know, Malaysia's trying to stop her. I guess British comes down there, and it doesn't even look like Sunday and Jackie are down there anymore. But still, Brandi got red in her eyes, okay? She's just like, I had cancer. I had to suffer all this time. I almost died. And this bitch is going to be up here and talk about me and make jokes about me and laugh about something like that. Okay, she's going on and on. You know, Malaysia's trying to hug her and calm her down. Y'all, it was a scene straight off of Poetic Justice. I'm going to tell you which one. I remember when Justice was fussing at Aisha on the side of the road. She was just like, that's why I hate going out with you. Because you always be drinking and acting all crazy. Just like my damn mama. And then Aisha was just like, why are you calling me a bitch? And then she hugs her. Y'all, that was that same face. That was that same scene with just a different subject between Malaysia and Brandi. Because y'all, Malaysia was holding on to her. And Malaysia was so hurt for her, trying to just absorb the pain for Brandi. I was just like, oh, look at him. So yeah, it was a whole bunch of dramatic carrying on. You know, I was proud that British was able to steer clear of either sides. Malaysia kind of does get Brandi calmed down enough to go back up to the room, and that was it. Now, the last scene of the show is what makes me think that there will not be a season 4. Malaysia and Jackie finally do sit down together, and Malaysia very calmly, okay, and she don't get excited, and she's able to choose her words very carefully, so that Jackie can understand, even Jackie, yes. I was your friend. I was your cheerleader, and I campaigned for you. I fought for you when people wanted to turn their backs on you. I believed in you. Okay, you knew that I had pure intentions, and you took advantage of that. Okay, you tap danced all over my heart with them old cheap ass stiletto shoes that your motherfucking ass always be wearing. We are not friends, and we will not be friends anymore. And you guys know that Jackie tried to flip it the way she normally does, but she's never been real successful with that with Malaysia anyway in the past. Jackie's telling her, yeah, well, I feel the same way too. I feel hurt too. You know, I feel like you went behind my back on a lot of things. But, you know, Jackie has no case. Okay, we all know what and how and who Jackie is. They start showing past fights of Jackie and Malaysia's, and I was just like, damn, what a difference 3 years make. I mean, you know, Malaysia ain't never been toe up. She came to the show like, you know, she was definitely the glamorous one, but she wasn't as glamorous then as she is now, okay? And when you look at them old clips, I was just like, oh, look at Malaysia. I guess they all done came quite some way. Even Jackie's old beat down ass. But yes, so it was kind of sad to see all of that going on. And Jackie says she's sad, but you know, they'll see what happens. It was just kind of, I really got the feeling that, you know, the friendship is over and the show is over. It's just over. All right, you guys, so that is it. Fixing to get me something to eat and get back to work. So, you guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars.